Welcome, WolfTheWolfettes. We are back with the brilliant Immortals Fenyx Rising on the PlayStation 5, and we are playing through this game on hard mode. And I hope you guys and girls are having an absolutely fantastic day. Now, in the last video, we focused on a few side activities. We finished up the Phosphor storyline, and we unlocked a very, very beautiful skin for Phosphor, as you probably just saw. Here he is, right here. We unlocked this beautiful skin for Phosphor that allows him to do 150% more damage, which is very, very nice. We also defeated the fourth and final Wraith, Atalanta, and we gained access to a very beautiful hall where we unlocked a very, very nice armor set as a reward for defeating all four of the Wraiths. This is the armor set you unlock if you defeat all four of the Wraiths. Very, very beautiful. I'm not actually wearing it, I'm using it as a customization option, but it's very, very beautiful, ain't it? Reminds me a lot of the World of Warcraft Paladin armor sets. Very nice. But yeah, that's what we did in the last video. So what we're going to be doing today is we need to get to the top of the mountain and we need to beat our brother Lagiron. Now, Lagiron showed up at the Hall of the Gods and he pretty much took charge of the situation, and once again he wants to steal all of the glory for himself. So he's now going to rush to the top of the mountain and he's going to be covering a bunch of chains in the blood of the gods, as well as the Olympian elixir or something like that. And with those things combined with the chains, he will be able to keep Typhon imprisoned once again. But the gods and goddesses gave me a bit of a pep talk. They told me that the prophecy was about me, and if anybody should get the glory, it should be me. So they've told me to get to the top of the mountain before Lagiron, and they're going to assist me in several different ways. So that's what's going on at the moment. Sorry for talking so much. I'll make sure I make this video a little bit longer, just so you don't have to worry about 5 minutes of the video being stolen by me talking. But yeah, so what we're going to do is we need to get to the top of the mountain. Now, it seems like that's going to be an easy thing to do, but trust me, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare. So there's a couple of things you're going to have to be aware of. One thing is, don't accidentally climb up the wrong bit of the mountain, because then it's very, very likely that you're going to get stranded and you're going to have to just jump off the mountain and you've wasted like 10 minutes climbing up somewhere you didn't need to climb. Another thing you have to worry about is there is going to be sections of this mountain that are freezing cold, and in those sections, when you get freezing cold, your stamina depletes instantly and you have 0 stamina until you warm yourself up. So you normally have to do various different puzzles to unlock new braziers that allow you to proceed more up the mountain and keep yourself warm. And then there's going to be other sections where the gods and goddesses will like light up a flame for you that will give you like a burst of steam that will allow you to fly up higher. There's lots of things you have to pay attention to on this mountain, but in the sections where it's freezing cold, it's an absolute nightmare. But just finding your way up this mountain can be a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. I think the thing that you have to worry about the most is looking for the myth challenges where you need to get to a golden spot very quickly. You know those myth challenges where you've got like a little time trial and you have to try and get to the golden light beam before the time runs out? Well, there's going to be several of those dotted around this mountain, and by doing those myth challenges, I think that actually leads you up the mountain. So I think you probably want to look for those actually. I think that's the way you're supposed to do it, but I'm not 100% sure, because when I did this off camera, I think I did it completely the wrong way. I did get to the top of the mountain eventually, but I did it in such a stupid way that I made it like 1,000 times more difficult for myself. So we just got to, first things first, climb to the top of this eagle here, and I think that's going to remove the fog of war. And then we want to search the map and try and find each of the little myth challenges that involve me doing the little time trials. And I think we want to head towards those, and that's probably how you get up the mountain properly. But this was my probably least favourite bit of the game. I just had a horrible time with this mountain. But once you get to the top of the mountain, and you unlock the fast travel spot at the top of the mountain, that's when this area is fine. Because then you just got to fast travel to the top of the mountain whenever you want to come back here, and you can literally just fly and drop to wherever you need to go, because it's the highest point in the game. It's also probably the place where you want to get that 1,000 metre fly-in trophy, because you could stay in the air for a long time if you've got 3 bars of stamina, and you jump off the top of the cliff, because you won't bump into anything. So that's probably how you get the 1,000 metre trophy. I did mine in another location. I think I did mine at Aphrodite's temple actually. But you could also do it here. This is probably the best place to do it. Sorry for talking so much. There's a lot to talk about and a lot to explain. I feel like I'm talking too much at the moment. I do apologise. Right, are we on the top of the eagle now? Oh, yep, there we go. Apologies if you can hear the kids. Even though we are currently in lockdown in England, there are a few key worker kids in the school. And even though it's only like 7 or 8 kids, they still manage to make so much noise that you can hear it in my videos. So apologies if you can hear them at the moment.
As the cold wind whistled in Phoenix's ears, he eyed the towering mountain.
Lovely jubbly. Right, I suppose another good way that might help you learn your way up the mountain is maybe to look at these bridges. Maybe these bridges might help you climb up as well. Right, let's have a look then. So what we want to do is we want to use our Farsight ability, and we want to try and find the myth challenges that involve me doing the little time trials where you've got to run really quickly, because they seem to lead you to the top of the mountain naturally. And obviously you get a bunch of coins as a reward as well, so if you're lacking coins for any abilities you want to get, it will also help with that. Alright. It's bloody difficult to see anything from here though, because everything's behind the bloody mountain, so you've just got to hope for the best, really. Just move the cursor around until the controller makes a weird noise and you see the little crosshair in the game flash, and then you know you're near something. I'm not going to bother marking up too many things, to be honest. I just want to try and find the first myth challenge, because that will send me in the right direction. One of those fresco challenges. I don't mind the fresco challenges in this game, purely because there's only 4 pieces. If there was like 6 pieces, that would make it ridiculously much more harder. Just adding 2 extra pieces can make it insanely more difficult. Let's have a look around here. Nope, one of those constellation puzzles. Right, I'm not going to bother looking, we're just going to have to try and find our way ourselves. But try and stick to the path, and try and look for the myth challenges, and if you find the first myth challenge, then you're going to be on path to the right place. On track to the right place, I should say. I don't know how many supplies I've got. Quite a lot, actually. But yeah, I don't think I've shown you my potions since I switched over to this save file, but this is the upgrades I've got on this save file. As you can see, I'm doing pretty damn well. When I did fight Typhon off camera though, I had fully upgraded potions, so I am going to be slightly weaker when I face Typhon, but not too much, it shouldn't really matter. Typhon isn't really difficult, to be honest. None of the bloody bosses in this game were really that difficult. I think the Wraiths were probably the only thing that really gave me a little bit of trouble, but even then they were pretty easy as well. Okay, right, I'm going to assume that we need to start climbing up over here. But I think when you see those little light, they look a little bit like the Northern Lights, don't they? But when you see those, I think that's when the game starts taking you into a cold area, and I think that might be when your stamina starts like completely depleting. It's sort of a little bit like Far Cry. What was it? I can't even remember now. What was that Far Cry game? Far Cry Primal. Because when you go to the north, you had to be wearing warm enough clothes in that game, otherwise you couldn't travel to the north. Sort of reminds me a bit of that. But watch in a minute, you'll see. See? My stamina's depleting and it won't regenerate unless you get somewhere warm.
My passion will light the fires above you. Seek them out to stay warm.
Any chance I can get a little of that burning passion?
Not even if you were Adonis, Achilles, and Heracles having an orgy on a Pegasus made of rainbows.
This is definitely inspiring a sculpture of despair.
That'll be the only thing you get out of this conversation.
For God's sake. Poor flipping Hephaestus. I mean, I say poor Hephaestus, but just the fact that they're siblings kind of creeps me out a little bit. Right, so... do we want to go this way? I don't really know. I don't know if we want to like... because I don't see any braziers. I don't know if I want to swim through there. Oops. Let's have a look. Let's light these up. Because I think this leads to a constellation puzzle. Will you get underwater, Arthur Pendragon? What are you playing at, mate? I like that there's a bunch of mushrooms here. I think we might be going the right way. Actually, yeah, I think we are going the right way. Yeah, this might be the right way. There you go. That's when you know you're going the right way.
Tried to prevent Phoenix from reaching the top of the mountain.
Don't let him stop you. Phoenix, you've got this.
Okay, so we are going the right way. So I don't know if we need to do this Constellation Puzzle first, but there should be a myth challenge around. Ah, yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, the myth challenge is there, I think. And then that's going to get me to start climbing up this bit. And then you'll reach the golden beam, you'll get your coins as a reward, and you normally end up finding a fast travel spot as well. Okay. I think this is it. I'm going to have to kill these stupid harpies first. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I need to hold L1. Whoops. I wondered what was going on then. I wasn't holding L1. I haven't played this for a couple of days. I really hate these shielded enemies. I flipping hate them. There we go. Right. I need to find something heavy to put on this. Is this the way I need to go? I'm not too sure. It might be, actually. There we go. I know I've got stamina potions, but I'm trying to save them for the fight with Typhon. We don't really need them, but it's nice to just keep on eating stamina potions and then being able to keep up the pressure, you know? So I don't really want to waste any of them. I just want to try and get to the top of the mountain in this video and then do the stuff at the top of the mountain. And then in the next video, we might be nearly at the stuff of Typhon, actually. Okay, hopefully I'm doing this correctly. Yeah, see, and then you're going to get warmed up. But I think this might be, yeah, this might all be to do with one of the, yeah, I think this might all be to do with one of the chests that you can get. Not one of the chests, one of the orbs. Do you like that, buddy? Who's shooting at you? Oh, them guys. Take that, you shieldy gits. Oh, watch out. When they blow their fire like that, it just makes it really easy to defeat them, because then you can just keep on spinning around behind them, smacking them in the butt. Okay, right, let's have a look this way then. This is another puzzle over here. Maybe it's that way then. Yeah, it might be this way. Yeah, I think we might be on the right track now.
It's a statue of your father, Kronos.
Is that Cyclops coming over to fight me? Yeah, of course he is. Of course he is. Just leave me alone. I don't even want to kill any of you. I've got more important things to do. Leave me alone. I do like fighting Cyclopses though. It makes me feel like an absolute badass because they're one of the few things that I kick the arse of without really taking any damage normally. Sometimes I mess up and take damage, but not very often. I mean, look at my combo. 98. I'm not taking any damage. Look at that. See, absolutely destroyed.
Nearly as bad as me.
Hey, stop it. He tried to eat you, for goodness sake.
My mum Ria gave him a stone instead. Now I'm thinking she shouldn't have bothered.
You're right.
Wow! That's harsh.
No, I meant, isn't that statue supposed to have a stone in its hand? Now that you mention it.
Alright, I think we might need to do this to turn on all of those braziers. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure how to do this whole mountain bit properly, because when I first played this game I did it in a complete wrong way, so I'm just sort of winging it at the moment. Okay, I hope that weren't a bad idea. I really hope that weren't a bad idea. Oh, actually, I think we might need to bring this in here. Maybe. So what does that do then? Oh, there we go. So we're gonna have to chuck something heavy up there then. There isn't anything to really... We need to get that baby right there, because we need to take it to that statue where I just got that cube off of. I might need to come up here actually. And it might be a wall to break. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I need to throw... I'm going to need to throw 2 of these up there actually, ain't I? Yeah, because we need something really heavy. And we can't throw that one because then the laser wall will come back on. Can I use it then? No, see? How do we open up this bit right here? There's got to be something we can yank up there. Yeah, there's a grate up there. Maybe there's something we can do up here, maybe. Let's have a look. Yeah, there we go. Whenever you see these like grates, you know, or these like cages, whatever you want to call it, you always know there's probably something you can do. There we go. And then we could chuck this one in there as well now. I mean, I suppose I could have put my phosphor clone on that pad right there and we could have just used that one, but as I've said many times, I like to do the puzzles properly, just in case people haven't unlocked the phosphor clone ability for whatever reason. There we go. Lovely. Now, I think we're supposed to do this. I don't think I'm wasting my time right now. I think this is actually part of the puzzle for getting up the manning. That's why there's all those braziers there and they've all been deactivated, because that's the way you need to go to stay warm as well. But I think we give this to the statue and I think that activates everything. Because as you can see, there ain't really any reward around here, I don't think. And there's something glowing up there.
There, it's fixed, unlike my life.
Hey now. If he'd eaten you, Demeter, Hestia, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon would all be in his stomach right now. You saved them.
Correction. I doomed them to eternal life with me. Which is worse?
Hades certainly loves you.
Yeah, he gave me 2 whining forests to take home. Is that love?
Okay, right, so we are on the right track. As you can see, there's one of those myth challenges right here. This is what you want to find. So if you do what I've just done now, you're on track to get up this manning properly. But you've got to be very quick on these bits, obviously. And you've got to be careful, because you want to use your stamina to move quick, but then you've also got to be careful, because there's a few bits where you're going to lose your stamina because you're cold. And you have to slow down at the fire bits. They do give you quite a bit of time to be able to travel. But when you get near the fire, your stamina does really, really quickly fill back up. So it's pretty good. Just don't be scared to rest up a little bit. You got to be quick, but they're very reasonable on these bits. Some of the other myth challenges in this game are a bit of a dick, and you have to just rush badly. They're a bit more nicer with these ones. The thing is, I can't actually hear the music that plays. So I don't know if I'm being too slow or not. There you go. Lovely. The Shrine of Metis. This might be a fast travel place as well. Lovely. And we've got some coins as well. Beautiful. I think I've unlocked all of the abilities at this point.
I admire that.
What are you thinking about?
Nothing. Forget it.
Okay, so now...
Lightning from my forge to help warm your way.
Thank you, Hephaestus. And yet I've been waiting for that diamond-tipped spear I commissioned for ages.
Inspiration doesn't come on command, Ares.
But you do.
That was a private experiment in animal behavior we will not be repeating.
Oh, you two, there's something wrong with you, Aphrodite, and you, Hephaestus. There's something wrong with all of you. There's something wrong with all of you lot. You need to get some bloody help, you lot. But yeah, as you can see, slowly but surely we're progressing up the mountain. So we are on the right track now. We just got to keep following the paths, solving a couple of puzzles along the way, and then doing these myth challenges, and then that gets you further and further up the mountain.
For weeks, while the world burned, while my kids needed me, I was partying with Hades. Gods know I was never there for Hera.
You had a lot on your mind.
I don't even know where she is right now.
That's pretty bad. Sorry.
I hope I'm going the right way now. Now I'm sort of worried. Where the hell am I? Oh no, okay, we are going the right way. Yeah, whenever you see this stupid cold stuff, you know you're in the right direction. I think. Looks like there's another constellation puzzle over here. This is not looking like the right way. When they see me doing that, charging up my ability, I don't know why they come near me. They must know what I'm up to. Obviously, we're not going to do none of this constellation puzzle right here. Alright, so I think, which way do we want to go now then? We climbed up that way, didn't we? So it might be this way we want to go, possibly. Okay, let's have a look around. I can use my far sight anywhere on the map, so if we get lost, I can just pop out the far sight and we can have a look around. Yeah, it's not going to be around here, is it? No. As you can see, you start trying to climb the mountain, you've got all that weird, like, icy stuff up there, so it sort of prevents you from just climbing straight up the mountain. And there's some bits where there ain't any resting points at all, so on those bits, if you try and start climbing, you'll run out of stamina and fall to your death, so... Oh no, there should be a bit here, maybe. I feel like I'm just going in a circle around the mountain. That's what I feel like I'm doing at the moment. I don't feel like we're going up. I feel like we're just going around. We have climbed up a little bit, but not very much.
Suddenly, monsters appeared. The action, the excitement.
Just stop it, Prometheus. Stop. Don't try to cheer me up. It's just weird and uncomfortable.
Yeah, if you're wondering why Zeus is acting like this, it's because after listening to all of his children, he's realised that he's been a crappy father. So that's why he's very upset at the moment, and there's not as many jokes from Zeus anymore. Like Harry says, it's weird. Oh no, I think we are going the right way. These little...
kept cheating on Hera. I wanted to have a good time. I didn't want to be a father. I didn't think about anyone but myself.
These chains are hurting.
We're talking about me right now, Prometheus.
Alright, looks like we're slowly going up again now. We're back on track again. Lovely jubbly.
Suddenly, a pearl rolled past. Phoenix wondered if the oyster was using camouflage.
Prometheus, please. Stop. It's so bad. It's like you went to some kind of clown school. Flunked out. Turned to telling jokes through interpretive dance. And mistook your audience's cries of pain for laughter. Actually, I do feel a little better now.
Oh, well, there you go. At least he's trying. At least he's trying. I mean, you did chain him to a rock and let an eagle eat his liver. So the fact that he's even trying to cheer you up at all is quite remarkable, actually. I don't think I'd try and cheer someone up that chained me to a rock and let an eagle eat my liver. I think I'd be pretty pissed, to be honest. Okay, I think we are on track at the moment. Like I said, when I did this mission, I did it in such a random order. I just kept trying to climb the mountain, like the face of the mountain. And then eventually I ended up at a random myth challenge somewhere all the way up the top of the mountain. And that's how I ended up getting there. But I didn't do any of this bottom stuff properly. I did it completely wrong. So I'm having to do it properly on YouTube. Which I'm glad though, because this is actually much easier. I died so many times trying to climb up.
Things get ugly. Phoenix stumbled upon a lone statue of Zeus near the mountain's peak. It was hard to tell, but it seemed to be looking at a specific point in the distance.
We're in trouble!
I like how they've got these random demigods all dotted around the map that randomly help you sometimes. And what are they even doing halfway up on this mountain? How haven't they frozen to death yet? Look what they're bloody wearing. They've got less on than me. I at least got a pair of trousers on, sort of. Well, my boots are pretty high. These boots are made for walking. Who sings that? Is that Dolly Parton, ain't it? I think. I don't even know. I don't even know why I randomly started singing it. Such random things enter my head. But you'll know you're going the right way because as you reach certain spots, the gods will light up a big brazier to help you on your way. Obviously, Hephaestus has already done one. I think the other ones will as well. I think Aphrodite might have already done one as well, possibly.
During his treacherous traversal, Phoenix was ambushed.
I can't face all of these and beat Lagiron.
Got your back, Phoenix. Hear the battle cry of Ares and feel your blood boil.
I don't remember doing any of this stuff. I must have gone the most weirdest way of possible. Oh, Ares has made me really tough, so I just popped my potion for no reason. Why don't you do this for me all the time, Ares? Well, thank you, buddy. I'm kind of confused why Ares would even help me anyway, considering I helped Kratos in God of War 1 defeat Ares. Ah, this is where I think I ended up. Possibly. I think this is where I managed to get to just by climbing the mountain like a fool. Alright. I think I know where we are now, possibly. But when you start seeing like 3 or 4 myth challenges in a row, that's when you know you're on the right track. Don't know if I want to use that or if I want to come this way. I'm feeling like that's more than likely going to be the right way. Because we need to get to... I can't even see it from here. Right, I hope this is not a bad idea. I think it's this way. Because I remember this temple. This is definitely going to be a longer video because I want to do all of this in one video if possible. Mind you, quite a few of my Phoenix, Immortal Fenyx Rising videos have been like nearly an hour, some of them. It's been flipping crazy. I haven't been keeping track of time properly when I play this game. I just play it until I've done what I need to do for that video. Oh god, oh no, a Minotaur. Right, let's pop another potion just so I can kill him quicker. I've got more than enough, and we got quite a few beaks. Good on ya. Go on, Phosphor, you absolute badass. Alright, how we doing then? Oh shit. Don't want to fall in the water in this weather, that's for sure. Mind you, they do that a lot in like Scandinavian countries, don't they? Like during like when winter is coming, they dig a hole in the ice to reach the frozen lake, and then they just go and they like bathe in it for a while to get them ready for the sheer coldness that you experience out in the forests of like Scandinavian countries like Denmark, Sweden, Norway, all that kind of stuff. So I think that's what they do. I think that's something they do, like what Vikings used to do, maybe, possibly. I might be talking absolute bullshit right now, so if any of you are from like Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Finland, all that good stuff, let me know. Let me know if I'm talking utter crap. Because I might be. I might be. Where is that? Let me check the map quickly. We might have to go this way. Guess we'll find out.
Up ahead, Phoenix spotted an elaborate representation of the fiery wheel of King Ixion.
Oh yes, the king who I strapped to a fiery wheel for all eternity because he tried to seduce my wife. Meanwhile, I had my pick of any woman or man I wanted. What a hypocrite I am.
At least he was also a murderer.
Of course he was. He's Ares' son. And I just insulted Ares again. It's too easy.
Okay, this is where we need to be, but we need to activate these fires again. This is another one of the challenges. I've already clicked on it now, so you can probably hear the music playing. We need to get all the way up there before time runs out. I think we need to activate... Yeah, we need to light that. We need to do the bow challenge for this bit, I think. The Odysseus Myth challenge, or whatever they're called. Yeah, we've got to do this over here, I think. Is there anything I need to unblock? No, okay. How do I set my arrow on fire? Oh, this one's already ignited, okay. But yeah, just a lot of little myth challenges and stuff to do. So if you're trying to get the 80 myth challenges finished for the heroic task and you're wondering where lots of them are, you're going to find at least 15 or so just in King's Peak alone. It's quite a lot. I do like these little challenges though. These are probably my favourite out of all of them. Most of the time they're just a pain in the butt, but I like these ones with the little rings. Hope the commentary's been alright in this video. I'm really focused on making sure I go the right bloody way, because I know I had an absolute nightmare with this off camera, so I'm just hoping I'm doing it right. So sorry if I keep going quiet and like concentrating and that. Makes a change for me to be quiet in my videos, I guess. I always talk, I'm always commentating, I'm always putting in the effort. Okay.
When Ixion went after Hera, you tricked him with a cloud instead?
Yes, I thought it was hilarious. How irresponsible. They had a kid who was deformed, constantly ostracized and rejected by mortals, to the point that he ended up only finding peace with horses. Laying with horses. He died sad and alone.
Look on the bright side. At least the horses he lay with gave birth to the centaurs.
Disgusting.
Sexy horse people that make us ask uncomfortable anatomy questions. Try again.
God, you two are talking a lot in this bloody video, ain't you? You two have got a lot to say today. Sort of reminds me of Prologue Island. Oh, careful, careful. I'm gonna... Oh, no, wrong way. Oh, no, I did a flipping damage potion. Whoops. Meant to take a stamina potion. I need to find some sort of fire. I think we've got to be a bit quicker on this one. Come on. Come on, Arthur Pendragon, mate. You've been on a massive adventure. This should be easy peasy. A little bit of cold weather shouldn't hurt you, mate. You've been fighting demonic monsters the entire game. This should be nothing to you. A little bit of frostbite. Crap. Shit. Let go. There we go. I don't think it actually matters if you succeed in those little myth challenges. Obviously you want to, because you want to get the coins and you need it for the platinum trophy, but you just need to come this way anyway to get to the next bit that gets you higher up the mountain. So
Themis was also the goddess.
Let the lightning from my hammer strike warm your way.
oh, you're doing all the work, ain't you, Hephaestus? Absolute legend.
That woman could tell the future, see everything, hear everything. Do you know what it's like to already have screwed up before you even done anything? I still have nightmares.
Oh, we're supposed to be going this way. Looks like we are.
No, you will all pay for your stupidity.
Punishment of Atlantis. Ah, that's alright. Yeah, so there's an arrow fast travel spot on the map now. Okay, lovely. Yep, we're definitely on the right track now. God, we've still got so far to go. We've got to get up there. God damn, this is a big ass mountain, ain't it? I mean, I am glad, I suppose, because when you look at it from just the other areas, like all the Aphrodite's area and that, it looks so flipping menacing in the distance. And you kind of expect when you come here for it to be a small mountain. Sort of like that mountain in Skyrim, you know, the one where I think the dudes who teach you the shouts and stuff, I forgot what they're called, the Thumes or something like that. Those guys, the Greybeards, I think they were called. That mountain, when you go there, it's actually a lot smaller than you think. Ah, there we go. This is where I got to. I managed to get to this spot and I've got no idea how I got here. It was just by a lot of very stupid climbing choices, a lot of deaths, a lot of respawning, thankfully, at little places that I'd managed to get to that you could fast travel to. And then I eventually got here. And this is where I sort of knew what to do from this point onwards. But yeah, getting to here took me about 3 hours of just messing up. And I've managed to get here in about 30 or so minutes. Lovely. That's a big improvement. Look at these stealthy little dudes creeping around like I can't see them. Fucking dodge that, you git. God, I hate these shielded enemies so bloody much. Okay, how the hell do we activate these? It better not force me to do this Constellation Puzzle. I think it might. If it does, this video is going to be very long. And I don't see anything else in the area, so it's going to have to be that, ain't it? Right, let me have a look then. I don't know how long this one takes, to be honest. I'll leave this here for a second. I like how those little balls look, though. That sounds proper dirty, doesn't it? Okay, right, so we have to go swimming for this one. Oh, I bloody don't want to do any of these. I hate these bloody constellation puzzles. They take about 20 years. So what does that even do? So, where the hell do I get the, Well, that don't work. we were probably supposed to do something else before we came in here. Is there any cubes in the water? Let's have a look if there's any in here. Doesn't look like it. If I go through that door... I suppose that works then. Unless you do need to have your clone power for this bit, because I don't see any... Quick! Shit. Ha! There you go. That might be how you're supposed to do it. Who bloody knows? Who knows and who cares, right? I got the bloody orb. That's all that matters. Alright. This one goes on here. And it looks like we need to do a few other puzzles as well. I don't think there's anything too difficult to get that door open. We'll put this here. Now what we want to do now. I think there's like 2 little mini puzzles we have to do over here, I think. Oh no, we need to bring some of these little orbs with us. You just got to drop it here. And you activate this. And then you take another one and do the same thing over this side. And I think we've only got to get one more. Lovely. Right, where's the other one then? If you are playing this on a higher difficulty, the locations of the orbs don't actually appear on the compass unless you turn that option on. So make sure you turn it on, because it's just unnecessary to not be able to know where they are. Why is it? Oops. Hey, what are you doing? Trying to grab the orb. I'm not even looking at it. Can I stand on it now? No, we're going to have to use it. Be careful with these rocks because they can break if you chuck them by accident. So I don't know what you'll do if you do that. There we go. Hopefully we have to actually do this, because if I'm doing this for no bloody reason, because if you don't activate those braziers, you won't be able to climb up because you'll just run out of stamina. And you won't be able to drink enough potions to keep yourself fully topped up on stamina to be able to climb. So you have to do these things. I'm not seeing them being ignited right now.
Libra, the constellation of justice, shining over mortals, symbolizing your power, O Zeus, to weigh their actions.
That takes me back. Remember when I created them? First, the Titans roamed the earth. You and me and the other gods defeated them.
Those were good times, Zeus.
Yes, they were. Then it was safe to make mortals. First, I tried fashioning them out of gold. They were perfect. It was so boring, so I ended them. Next, I tried silver. But they were so dumb, they just kept hurting themselves. So then, I used brass.
That was a huge mistake. They just kept fighting each other until they no longer existed.
And then, there was the fourth race. The heroes. They were just awesome. Love those guys.
What did you fashion them out of?
That was the problem. I lost the recipe card.
So that brings us to now.
The 5th age. I made them of iron.
The best of the lot.
Well, you better think so. If you hadn't stolen fire from the gods to give to those puny mortals, you wouldn't be here, chained to a rock.
You know you have the power to change that, right? You put me here?
The Iron Mortals were a problem from the start, and they got worse with each generation. I'm already thinking of trying grape juice for the 6th. Or olive oil. Everyone loves that.
What was wrong with the Iron Mortals exactly?
The decadence, the selfishness, forgetting to wash their hands. They pursue pleasure and power single-mindedly and defy or create authority. They're too extreme and too messy.
Sounds a lot like you.
Hey, I guess it does.
The world before Zeus was a place of chaos and suffering.
It's the same now, too. I've accomplished nothing.
Okay. Oh, okay, right, you did have to do it then. I was about to get very pissed off. Alright, let's do this then. I think what I'll do is I'll get to the top of the mountain and then I'll end it for today, and then we'll do all of the talking to Lagira and all that kind of stuff in the next video, because otherwise this video is going to be way too long. It will only take about 6-7 hours to render, even though that does sound like a lot. It really isn't compared to my old laptop. I wouldn't even have been able to have recorded 4K on that bloody thing. But it's just how long YouTube takes to process. So for that reason, I don't want it to be too long. It's already going to be like 50 minutes at this point. Although I've gotten up here quicker than 3 hours, so you know, still pretty good. Ourselves up quickly.
I could feel the bad energy coming up to this one. Let me guess. The Tower of Hera. Prometheus, I loved her so much. I was cuckoo for her, literally. She was all about animals, so I became a cuckoo to get her to say yes. And when she said no, well, I shamed her into marrying me. And I shame her now that we're married. The cheating is just part of it. It's also cheating her out of her happiness. Cheating everyone. Cheating myself.
This is actually the Tower of the Fates.
Oh. Well,
Shit.
what?
I don't know if I went the right way. No, I didn't. Okay, probably a good job I fell then. Come on. I don't even know if I've run out of time yet. I can't hear to tell it. Oh, discovered the Shrine of the Fates. Lovely jubbly. And we're nearly there now, I think. Yeah, alright. I'm going to end the video now, BwolfTheWolf. Hopefully this has been a watchable video. I know it was a bit of a nightmare, this video. Hopefully, for anyone that's trying to ascend this mountain, hopefully I've helped you out a little bit, because trying to climb this mountain, they don't really tell you really what to do they? And there's so many different ways you can go, so many different icons appear on the map for different things. So hopefully I've helped you climb the mountain. But once you go across there, I think it's pretty much just climbing up to Zeus's throne. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and join the pack today.